What's going on, y'all? Welcome. YouTube family, we are live, y'all. We live. Too sexy, but too sexy, but How y'all full moon Aries? What y'all got going on? What y'all tapped into with this full moon in Aries? Yeah. Welcome. I am your Empress High Priestess Goddess Avana Bandera. Welcome to the live. I normally go live on IG, but it's good to have y'all here. Chop it up with the YouTube family. Let's say thank you to our ancestors, benevolent spirit guides, benevolent animal guides, cosmic ancestors, divine creative, all for these messages we are about to receive. Thank you. Ashe. Amu, baby. We in there. Oh, baby. We in there. All right, y'all. Let's get started with the surrender message of the moment. So whenever you tap into this message, welcome. Hello, new subscribers and returning. Let's get into our reading. Divine Creator of all, Source, what is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? Surrender defensiveness is the first message out for you all. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So definitely with this full moon in Aries, Aries is all about the I am that I am, your persona, your temperament, your life force, your vitality. A lot to do with who you are, right? The I am that I am. Now with surrender defensiveness and having the full moons are all about fulfillment, completion, results. Also a point where there's this clarity about a revelation that has been hidden for some time for you. And with the full moon being in the sign of Aries, we are talking about the I am that I am. So some of you could have discovered something about yourself as it relates to the polar opposite of Aries, which is Libra, which has to do with partnerships. So surrender defensiveness message is all about seeing your signs of weaknesses when it comes to communicating with those around you, especially those who may not see your point of view. Ask yourself, what is it that you're actually seeking from someone when you want them to see your point of view? Because that's really getting someone to understand you. Now, if they don't, you'll end up feeling some type of way. And this is something you've created within yourself, right? Because you're allowing the external environment to influence the way you are responding to the situation. So the importance of really getting connected with the collective as it relates to you is to really get you to see your reflection as within, so without. Okay, so everything that you're seeing in your outside world that's being brought to you, it's for you to ask yourself, where is it within you that you are creating this image that now it becomes an actual part of your reality? Okay, so with this surrender defensiveness for the collective here, to communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. That's another thing too. It's like, Ashe, welcome and bring. It's like, if you know someone does not speak your language or understands where you're coming from, just hear them out and respond. Don't react, because reacting is going to cause you to get into this defense mode, right? When you get into that defense mode, you notice the energy that you are pulling up from within you and the way it makes you feel. It's not a comfortable feeling. And it feels more uncomfortable because you know deep down within your subconscious, this is something you actually created by first and foremost, the response that you had when the situation occurred. Okay. It's basically like you can go left or you can go right. Crossroads, feels like. Surrender defensiveness. Then we have surrender frustration out next. Collective. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. There's a lot of centering yourself and the breath because it's where your creativity comes from, where your passion comes from, the solar energy. Are you solar powered enough to trust yourself, what you believe in, to not have to seek that validation from someone outside of you, where the energy of defensiveness and frustration could be an effect? Okay. Cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. All right. Surrender worry is at the bottom here. Let's get one more. What you got going on and cream? Surrender to inner peace. Beautiful. Third message. Surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Surrender to inner peace. Take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith for yourself, to trust in what you believe in, not having to seek validation from anyone else about your ideas and what your heart is telling you to do. Okay. Surrender to prayer is at the bottom of the deck. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Surrender to prayer, because that is where your inner peace. To really get to know more about your inner peace, you got two options. You can book your personal reading with me and we can revise your chart, or check your Vesta. That is your sacred spiritual center in your natal chart. Vesta. Okay. Vesta. Vesta. Let's move on to the Moonology Oracle cards. We have three messages out here: surrender defensiveness, surrender frustration, surrender to inner peace. 1, 2, 3. It is now 1, 2, 3. Let's rise on up, collective. Let's rise on up. Let's pull what we have in the root. Let's pull it up to the crown chakra, because it's from the crown that the universe will connect to you. The universe is mental. You can heal through the power of your thoughts. Every night she's another policy. After 9 o'clock, she can't call me. After me, yeah. After me, yeah. You better know, say, after 9 o'clock, don't contact me, yeah. Watching the seeds I've envisioned bloom in my face. I shake, baby. That's what it's about. Feel me? A new romantic cycle begins. Surrender defensiveness. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Because Libra, again, is all about the balance in partnerships. New moon is about a clean slate, potential, okay? And really living the life of your dreams by understanding that things end so something new can begin. Full moon, new moon, full moon, new moon. Throughout the entire year, throughout your entire life, you've been seeing the new moon, and phases in between where you don't see that. That's new moon, right? New moon in Libra. Clean slate when it comes to who you can connect with. But you must surrender defensiveness in order to open the door to these new romantic cycles that are ready to begin for you. And obviously love. At the bottom, we have expect a powerful change, new moon eclipse. So next message. Surrender frustration message comes out with 3 cards. What do you need to release? Your hard work is paying off. Adjustments are required. What is that? Surrender, frustration, and defensiveness. And that adjustment will allow you to surrender to your inner peace, which is what? You cultivating inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Adjustments are required though. Let's see what the final message is from the Moonology Oracle deck. Surrender to peace, inner peace. We have hold your vision, step outside your comfort zone. Clear as day. Clear as day. Let's go to the spread. Let's go to the spread. Let's go to the spread. Let's see what's popping. Let's see what's good, because I'm really interested in the immediate past card as far as this is concerned. Feel me? Let me see what we got going on up in here. Current situation for the collective. Current situation for the collective. Current situation is the King of Cups, mastering your emotions here. This could also be a genuine lover who is emotionally intelligent, Scorpio energy, current situation. But this could also be working through your fears and releasing negativity. And in doing so, this allows you to surrender defensiveness and frustration. And now you have control over the way you feel, where now you're able to decipher what's going on and respond to situations rather than react. What helps the collective with the King of Cups energy? Family-oriented energy, business-minded as well, intuitive, highly intuitive, Ace of Swords, clarity. When the mind is clear, the path is clear. That's what's going to help you, a clear mind. Release the negativity. What's the challenge? Is seeing that you are abundant and fruitful. The Empress came out as a challenge because you're not clear about who you are. Hold your vision. Step out of your comfort zone. Meditate and contemplate on what it is that you want, because there are new bonds and new relationships that are waiting to connect with you. This could be work. This could be love. This could be family, friends. This could be with self. Basis of this. The basis of this. Basis of this reading is the Death card. Transformation. Definitely going through a transformation here. That's why all of this is happening. So allow things to end so the new beginning can come in. What's in the immediate past? What have you just shifted from? What's immediately behind you? What's immediately behind you? 10 of Pentacles and the Emperor. Wow. So some of you are leaving something huge behind. And if it's not leaving something huge behind, this is something that has been building behind the surface and waiting for you to take action on it. You have the Empress and the Emperor here. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. To be honest with y'all, this energy that I'm looking at right now, allow yourself to go through this transformation. Don't hold on to anything that wants to leave or that is leaving. What is the potential here? The Hierophant. Higher levels of commitment, or even expanding on your studies, self-knowledge. It says here, myrrh, invasion, legends of the surface world. Some of you could really be tapping further into the mysteries of the planet we dwell in. And because of that, your environment's changing. People you're connected to is changing because the conversation is changing. Your language is changing. Right? You no longer view things the same. What's in the immediate future for y'all here? Celebration. This is amazing energy, y'all, because it's like you leave something behind that you thought was well established for something way greater than that. Your advice is Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is all about unconditional love, success, supreme unconditional love, new relationships. Focus on new relationships. Focus on the newness in life. Focus on seeing your seeds grow and not what you have lost. Especially if it's like, again, whatever this was for some of you, felt like it was all that you could ever want. 1551. What's in the environment here for the collective? King of Pentacles came out in reverse right on top of the Ace of Pentacles. So this is Taurus energy. Some of you really have people who don't know their own core values, and this is why you have to be discerning with what it is that you have around you, because the potential for you is to become this hierophant, ever expanding abundance due to the knowledge you have, as within, so without. Whatever it is you're retaining, it's going to multiply. So whatever you're aware of is multiplying. In the hopes position here, no, let's get one more here for this King of Pentacles in reverse in your environment. This could even be a Taurus, a masculine energy where it's like, nah, it's not what you thought. It's really not what you thought. And it's that realization, that epiphany, that revelation. Something about work. Knight of Swords comes out next. Look at this Knight of Swords. I'm seeing the water and the air here, okay? This is like seeing beyond the horizon. I'm getting the message of seeing beyond the horizon. Seeing beyond the horizon, moving past the opposition, especially when it comes to your core values here. Because if you stay stuck within the box, you're going to always experience a shortcoming of your abundance. The Magician, as above, so below. You have all the tools within you. You have all the tools within you. This almost feels like someone with a South Node in Taurus, which means you have a North Node in Scorpio. And if that's the case, something that needs to be removed is it's a sensation that you have where people betray you. You got to remove yourself from that energy, because you'll continue to attract that into your space. Whatever you're aware of, you're going to pull into you. Surrender defensiveness, surrender frustration, because all of that creates this vibe where people will sit there and seek revenge over some shit that's not even happening. Let me get one more for the environment. Can I have one more message here, source, for the collective? The Three of Wands, and it fell right on top of the Empress and the Ace of Swords. Three of Wands is all about the sun in Aries. This could be March 31st to April 10th. It's like being stuck between a rock and a hard place. But are you really? Because the next one is the Four of Wands, which talks about a foundation. Two of Wands is at the bottom of the deck here. What are you going to do with this inspiration? Because this is Five of Wands. It's like, what are you going to do with this inspiration here? Okay. Are you going to stay here, or are you going to move forward? Because on the other side of this, there's healing. There's the feminine aspect. There's the intuition. The intuition leads you, guides you. If it's not guiding you, then what is? In the hopes position, for what you're hoping for, Some of you, it's a new romantic cycle, home, work, something that allows you to feel stable and secure, with the moon in Taurus especially right now. Stability is key. Stability is your security. Some of you don't feel stable. Queen of Swords. There's something you're supposed to do where people are looking up to you. And this is what's going to get you out of this defensiveness and frustration. Your environment may not be suitable for what it is that you want to do, but that is all part of your journey. And that is actually fueling your work. But it depends on your perception of it. Okay? Your reality, your legacy that you're building is really depending on every step you take from here on out. Okay? Let me get one more for the hopes position with the Queen of Swords. Some people could think you're being extremely cold. Surrender defensiveness and frustration when you hear that. You're on a bigger mission. That's a test. You're on a bigger mission. Okay? Yeah, 6 of Cups. Past, family, child past life. You're clearing out a lot of generational trauma. Clearing out generational trauma. For you, those that came before you, and those that will be hereafter. Judgment, answering the calling. See this? Those that came before you and those that will come after. Okay? Look at this. The calling here. The universe is calling you to make this move. You're not alone. You're not alone. Stop thinking you're alone. You got work to do. You're the Hierophant. Hierophant's Taurus energy, Venus energy. But this is also considered someone who has very high spiritual values, core values. Knight of Cups, invitations, proposal. Whatever it is that you are dreaming of, whatever fantasy it is that you're having, continue to feel it through. Okay? Continue to feel it through and call that energy into you. Call it into you. Whatever it is that you are aware of, you're calling it in. So when I say call it into you, what are you aware of? Because whatever that is, that's what's coming. If you want abundance, switch your awareness to abundance and not lack. Some of you want abundance and you're saying you need this, you need that, you need to do this, you need to do that in order to have this. That's not the mindset of abundance. Can I have one more for the outcome? Knight of Cups, followed by, welcome, y'all. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. And what else for the outcome? We have the Page of Cups and the Sun card. Little by little. Don't underestimate every step you take. The moment you have the revelation that it is okay, that if you are the only one who feels and thinks this way about whatever idea you have, especially if it has anything to do with your spirituality or whatever it is that you're doing, creating business-wise, right? The card here, we got Page of Cups and the Sun card coming on out. So definitely some of you could expect amazing news within the next 5 days, as the Page of Cups talks about within the next 5 days. This could also relate to Piscean energy. Pisces is the 12th house, Neptune energy, the hidden, right? So this is also the spiritual realm, your ancestors and guides assisting you with what it is that you are having this fantasy about and that you're calling into your life. The Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is Pisces energy again. So keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Welcome, welcome, Lady Hurricane. Peace and prosperity, my love. Welcome. So keep moving, step by step. Do something every day, okay, when it comes to what it is that you are committed to, because you're about to be blessed with abundance, but you must step out of your comfort zone by holding on to your vision, okay? Let's get another spread here. Let's get another spread. Let's get another spread. Let's see what's good. We got a few more in here. Let's see what the energy is with those of you in here right now. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. For the next spread, Divine Creative, I'm going to pull a animal spirit guide. What is the message for the collective? As it relates to the animal spirit guide deck, what is the message for the collective? What y'all up to? Talk to me. What y'all got going on? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't. And if you have, thank you. How do I pause this? 1 second, y'all. Hello? Hello? Anyway, all right. Just had to make sure I wasn't missing an important call there. So here we go. What was that? 142? Okay. 142. Let's look at the angel number 142 right quick before we get into our messages. Y'all already know what's up, how we do over here. If you don't, this is what we do. Let's see. It talks about that if you're going through a trying or difficult situation at the moment, your angels want you to know that all will work out for your highest good. So maintain faith and trust and expect good outcomes. I'm reading angel number 142 as that call came in at 142. It's not 143, which is I love you, so I love y'all. I'm going with the flow. Feel me? Angel number 142 reminds you that you can ask for angels. You can ask your angels for extra help and assistance with a long-term project or new venture you are considering. Now, angels are all about the angles of light that connect. So the angles of light within you that are connecting. When the stars connect, it's go time. When you are in alignment, it's go time. Ashe, those messages have empowered you to another level. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Welcome, 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 y'all. Be aware of opportunities presenting in your life and trust that they are taking place for a good reason. Take up these opportunities with trust and faith that they are for your betterment and will help you to achieve long-term success. Angel number 142 suggests that using positive affirmations and maintaining optimistic thoughts and intentions has helped you to have a clear connection with your angels in the angelic realm. Neptune 12th house energy. Have faith and trust that your angels have heard you and surround you with love, light, and support. Angel number 142 asks you to have faith, trust, and hope as there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Ashe. Angel number 142. Thank you for that message. Here we go. Animal spirit guide. On 44. 1, 2, 3. Major synchronicity. Hey, talk to me. Here we go. Oh, some of y'all writers, some of y'all need to get them lyrics out. Some of y'all need to get them lyrics out. You got the dragonfly here. It's going to bring you your wish fulfillment. That's what you're here for. Literally, that's what you're here for. Some of you, whoever this is for, has something to do with using your throat chakra. Words, communication, the spider. Spider is very intricate when it comes to creating. Takes its time, doesn't rush. It allows the process to unfold. And the works are marvelous, darling. Spider, creator of prosperity through life's work, Dharma. North Node, and we definitely have that message for y'all in that last spread. The spider is an ingenious creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of Dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but the spider neither tires nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process oriented rather than results oriented, and soon your work becomes like the weaving of a magical, priceless tapestry. Abundance flows. See, do a little bit every day. Sometimes you find yourself procrastinating because you want to do it all at once. One step at a time. Build up. Build. That's also the King of Pentacles message too. Slow down, moving too fast in terms of the way you're processing this ability or this inspired idea. Be process oriented, not result oriented. It's the journey. 3111. It's the journey. Okay, 111. The Empress. 3. It's the journey, y'all. You're becoming teachers. You're becoming masters at what you do. So it's a process, and it's a process that never ends, because you're always here to learn. In this realm, that's over. That's you're remembering and learning, right? So let's go into a archetype, divine masculine archetype card. Remember, divine masculine, feminine are energies. So masculine is all about taking action, which you can connect to that solar power. Leo, 5th house, creativity, romance, things that you love to create. Right? Thinking outside the box. Leo, thinking outside the box. I'm saying thinking outside the box because the polar opposite to Leo is Aquarius. So that's why you may see a lot of Leos who are extremely creative, because they have Uranus as a polar opposite. Okay? And Uranus doesn't orbit the sun like every other planet. That joint go like this around the planet, while everything else goes like that. Uranus is like this. Okay? So think about that. You created a song last night. Ashe. Hey, turn up. 148. 148. See, 148. Pay attention to these messages I'm throwing out there. Let's look at 148. Because if y'all say something and I see a dumb and I'm guided to, I'm just, hey, that's a message for you. Real talk. Like, that's where we at with it right now. 148 is a message from your angels. That you are being guided and assisted in regards to your career and finances. Your angels are offering you help, which will make you feel more relaxed and confident about your financial standards and premium. If you are feeling inclined to begin, pursue, or expand a spiritually based practice, professional career, or service-based project, create, really. It also brings a message in regards to your projects, ventures, financial undertakings, as these will prove to be successful and profitable. Suggests that schooling, study, and education will help your personal growth and assist with your life's purpose. Go for it. Wow, I'm the Aquarius while the others in the household are Leos. Wow, balance out that energy. Balance it out. Like all knowing themselves. Feel me? No coincidence in life, huh, Block Builders USA, Lady Hurricane. No coincidence, right? We got 2 cards. We got the Sumerian and the Hero. That's huge. The Sumerian talks about I'm connected to the cosmos. See, when you know your connection as above, so below, you can really see what you're looking at. Hear me? Hero, I am moving forward. All right. So it says here to engage the connection to the cosmos. Imagine for a moment the advanced intelligence and power you would have over a group of very young children barely able to talk. You can teach them whatever you wanted them to know, learn, or do, putting yourself on a throne of supreme authority with an unchallenged agenda. Perhaps young children are too intimidating for you. So imagine reigning over a litter of abandoned puppies where to them you are God for simply feeding them and for whom are all too willing to learn a few tricks earning and keeping your favor. What if you had a spaceship at your disposal and found a luxurious planet with semi intelligent beings void of any notion of God and who are now enamored by you as an otherworldly almighty visitor? That's that Aquarian energy. Aquarian energy is out of this world. We're in the Aquarian age, and everything to people is going to seem like it's out of this world. One, because a lot of truths are being discovered, or not even discovered, revealed. So, yeah. Would you make friends and empower them, or would you fool and enslave them with your super intelligence and technology? Where in your life now are you playing God, doling out power in the form of money, information, favor, or psychological leverage? Are you a good God or a devil in disguise? You will know by the quality of the fruits you bear and the impact on others you leave behind. That's why it's important to see the reflection of others. That's what this full moon in Aries did. It really tests a lot of people. Most people are sitting here arguing with others because of this message right here. Are you a good God or a devil in disguise? You will know by the quality of the fruits you bear and the impact on others you leave behind. You'll know a lot about yourself based on how people respond to you. That's feedback. That's Venus energy. Test your own core values. Don't wait for the universe to test you because it will. That's the tower moment. Okay. They drawn to me, literally had a baby on soccer field come towards the track to say, hey, oh, this is definitely a message for you. This is definitely a message for you. 152. I'm going to pass you through the 152, Lady Hurricane. 152. It says here, it's connected to angel number 8, which is Scorpio energy. Then we have angel number 152 indicates that your wants, needs, and desires are coming to fruition due to the recent or current changes you are making. You got to make a shift right quick adjustment. And the angels ask you to keep up the good work you have been doing. Quick adjustment. You know what that is. It's something you're thinking about. Make a quick adjustment. Do something about whatever's on your heart right now. Lady Hurricane. One thing. The Hierophant comes out. I am with spirit in nature. Nurture the desire to be alone or in silence close to nature where possible on a more regular basis. Perhaps this is easiest in your man cave, a city park, the beach, a forest, or a desert. If not so easy to get out and away, then just turn off the computer, TV, stereo, video game, put down any reading materials and get interested in silence too. As a first exploration, choose a length of time for a silent retreat, 5, 10, 15 minutes, and hour. This is not nap time. It's being quiet time. Doing easy movement, stretching, going for a walk is helpful. As you get more comfortable and curious, you might consider going on a vision quest retreat in nature. Try a partial day or even a 24-hour challenge. Some vision quest traditions call for up to 21 days and some even more. There are traditions that send you out naked with nothing. Others offer only a knife, and still others offer food and water rations. Pack as light as possible. This is a minimalist sojourn into nature with no extra gadgets or multimedia distractions. Take this opportunity to be free from people, pets, cell phones, internet, sex, drugs, or anything that numbs you out. alters your consciousness, or distracts you from simply being alone in nature. Be smart and safe. Know your wilderness skill level and prepare for that. Get permission if on a private property or permit for a state wilderness or campground as required. Let someone know where you go in, when, and for how long. Contact them again when you return. If you have no backpacking or wilderness experience, then find a group class and participate and develop the skills so you can do this solo in the future. This is deep. You may even find a nature-based vision quest program to attend. I read too much. I read too much. There's no such thing as reading too much. You read. I'm outdoors daily just as currently. Ashe. Ashe. Especially in the age of knowing, and anytime you got the moon and Libra or signs in Libra, you want to be mindful what you say. Because sometimes when we say something like that, like too much, the universe is like, hey, it's too much. I'm only here to get the mind and heart more aware of what's being said, to get deeper into the root cause of anything that could be, causing any stagnancy or not allowing you to really just do what you truly desire to do without friction, not so much without friction, because that can help you to, see the other side of things and really alchemize all the tools that are presented to you. Welcome, Nina. Welcome. So, yeah. It says you may even find a nature-based vision quest program to attend. Approach this as a meditative journey of listening and watching for the still, quiet voice within and without while experiencing the coincidental cues in the holy cathedral of nature. Because nature is going to heal you. Nature heals itself. So anytime you're grounding and you're outside in nature, it's very easy for you to resonate with the patterns of self-existing or self-healing. That's the importance of going in nature. Okay? Verbiage is everything. I got you, boo. That's what we here for. For real, for real. Y'all see me do it all the time with myself. You know what I mean? Even when they're doing readings and stuff, certain words will come out, but even in doing them, whew, you change them. Feel me? So, yeah. Let's get this deck, actually. I'm going to use a Psychic Tarot Oracle deck for this next spread. Let's see what the energy is. You have the spider come out. Yes, that's true. What is meant to be said will be spoken. Yeah. 432. About to pull something from your dream state. Whatever this message is, don't focus too hard on it now, but whatever this message is can trigger. You know how sometimes you forget your dreams and then you're supposed to remember that's the time for the message? This may do that. Heads up. It's at 432. I just asked my uncle about his land and horses in order to revisit my inner child. That is beautiful. He Scorpio expressed how proud of me he wasn't seeing me grow. I love that. Psychic Tarot Oracle for the collective. Here we go. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you already know what's up. Email me. There are different options. You got the full reading. You have a general reading, which is up to about 30 minutes, but the full reading can be up to 90 minutes. Depends on who you are and what the message is. It might be longer. Keep it a stack. Because I'm one who wants to get to the bottom of it. Like, we're gonna get to the bottom of this joint. So at least wherever you at in your current state, your journey. And And then you have the other option of whenever there's a new moon or full moon, that's also an option to get a reading for new moon or full moon. You also have the option of getting a reading based on the collective or the universal current astrological aspects and how that's, connected to you, as above, so below. I'm only here to help you connect the dots, baby. Feel me? Here we go. Current situation for the collective. When you email me, you'll see all the information there. So that's why I just say email me. Current situation for the collective. Third eye. And rest and rejuvenate. Wow, some of you are definitely getting some downloads here. See what I'm saying? Something about this vision. Rest and rejuvenate. Just said something about a dream state is about to get reactivated. So pay attention by being open and receptive. Just be open and receptive. Don't even put yourself in a space to figure out where. Just be right now. Just be right now. All right? Just be right now. What's helping this connection, this current energy right now, the third eye and rest and rejuvenation. Now, the rest and rejuvenate is the Four of Swords, which talks about Jupiter and Libra. So it's putting to rest things that may have been expanding that were not fully allowing you to expand and sustain it. It was just a quick in and out, right? That can lead to defensiveness and frustration where you want to set a solid foundation, especially with this moon in Taurus. Your security is going to come from stability. The moon is in Taurus right now. The moon is all about the collective subconscious. So everyone's right now, not everyone, but as far as the moon's concerned, it's going to trigger your security as it relates to your stability, your finances, your possessions, your values. What's challenging the collective here when it comes to what they can do and their vision? Being able to see what they're looking at. What is this? What's the challenge here? I always keep myself reminding that I live in the present, not in the past. Slow motion, but safely though. Yes, baby. Challenging is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is chaos. But the one who finds the order in this chaos is the wealthy. That's a wealth card. The next card is the Six of Wands, which is victory and success. Jupiter and Leo. Jupiter expands everything it touches. So if you are aware of something that you need to remove from your life, Jupiter is going to expand it. And this is where you feel that oppression-like energy or depression-like energy or anxiety because you're too far ahead. Power of now, that's what that is. So you're not too far in the past depressing yourself, or too far in the future making yourself anxious. You're here right now. And if you do decide to go forward or backwards, you are knowledgeable enough to bring yourself back to center. Okay? Because if you find yourself being defensive and frustrated, you have yet to bring yourself back to center from doing some shadow work that puts you too far in the future or puts you too far in the past. Let's see what's the foundation of this. Let's see what's the standing on. What is this standing on here? What is this standing on for the collective? What is this standing on for the collective? Material harvest. Venus in Virgo. Now, Venus, if you have a Venus in Virgo, this is your lifetime to really experience divine love. But first, you're going to go through a shit ton of fuckery. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay? Because it may involve certain fantasies and habits that are toxic, addicting. Because when there's an addiction, there's an attachment. Let's see. Immediate past. Immediate past. This could also be result-oriented and not process oriented. That Venus in Virgo, but materials, your material world is you're about to harvest that. It's just a time to rest. It's a time to rest. Yeah, healing, waning moon phase after the full moon. Yeah. Emotional withdrawal. Stepping away from things that no longer serve you. Stepping away from things that no longer serve you. What if we already been through the fuckery though? Once you get through it, that's all you got to tell yourself. You've already been through it. Ain't no need to even open that door no more. And this is when you start to disconnect from frequencies that trigger the fuckery. Feel me? Emotionally withdrawing from anything that left a deep impression on you. Allowing things to be what it is, going with the flow. Wave comes in, wave goes out. Wave comes in, wave goes out. All right. Eight of Cups energy is the emotional withdrawal, which is Saturn and Pisces. Saturn is all about what challenges are you willing to accept to gain the wisdom when it comes to what you believe in. Because what you believe in is going to bring up, that was 5111, it's going to bring up the resolution to a problem for you to come up with the solution to solve it, to handle it. Because staying stuck at a resolution causes you to continue to deal with the situation. It's like possible deals. Resolutions are possible deals. Anyone who's dealing, you're getting offers. Anyone who's dealing with stuff, you're offering to continue the process. Once you handle it, that's like a yes or no, like a definite. Your potential for this reading, what's crowning this reading, is that love is beginning. Love is beginning because you're starting to hear that inner voice. And now the solar plexus is able to flow, go with the ebb and flow. When things come and go, it's like, okay. But there's still this clarity, okay, of as above, so below, as within, so without. Pouring life into yourself. Harnessing your own mystic power. Harnessing the mystery, the water within you. Supreme unconditional love. This was in the advice position in the last spread. Now we have it as where you're going, the potential. Regardless of whatever's happening right now, this is what's available. Love is beginning, whatever that means for you. This could be love of self, love in the career, love with family, love with friends, love with whatever, compassion. You have sex, you have love, and then you have compassion. This is the energy of compassion. Prosperity begins is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, definitely changes are happening with this message. Whatever it is that you feel, take a step today on whatever it is that you want to do. At least do one thing. Do one thing for yourself when it comes to what your actual goal is. Okay? An immediate future for the collective. Immediate future for the collective. We have love begins as the potential of this reading. Immediate future, we got the crown chakra, as we said before, bringing everything up from the root to the crown because the universe is mental. Now we creating when it's in the crown. The light is on. Turn the light on. Turn your heart light on. We got the crown chakra, the third eye, and the solar plexus. Definitely get into those meditations. Okay? We have the solar, the third eye, and the crown. Wow, this is huge solar power energy for real, though. Hold on. It's important to really release dogmatic beliefs because this is very high power. Some of y'all, please don't give up. Not some of y'all, don't give up on what you're doing. Don't miss a day. Don't miss a moment to not work on what it is that you are planning, that you feel within your heart to do, in your gut, that you want to create. Go for it. Fucking go for it. What's at the bottom? Mental conflict. Yeah. Get up out of there. That's the moon in Libra. Get your mind out of connections that may have stifled your idea. Okay? And I have one more for the immediate future. One more for the immediate future. Accelerated motion. This is Mercury in Sagittarius. Mercury is quick moving. It's actually it just left the retrograde phase, but it's still in a shadow phase up until like the 1st of November. This is the Eight of Wands. This is passion and new love. 5511. 210. And this is 15. And we got 5511, 1515. Don't allow the temptations to take you off course. Don't allow temptations to take you off course here, okay? Can I have an animal spirit guide for the collective with this source, please? Let's see. Animal spirit. Animal spirit for the immediate future and the collective. Crown chakra, accelerated motion. This is quick moving. This, the moment you shift here, because the moment you shift here to connect with here, bingo. Love is a powerful thing. Believe me when I tell you. 211. Animal spirit. We have the camel. What is this about? What's at the bottom? The frog, quantum leaping. That's quick. So you got to remove the baggage. The frog doesn't hold any weight. Look at this. Can't be untamed. Manifesting generator. This is quick. You don't need no other body. You got you. Know that. And then once you realize you got you, everything else that you're seeking outside of you just automatically magnetizes itself to you. But be process oriented, not result oriented. Okay. Let's see. The camel is resourceful, independent, knows oneself. This is beautiful, y'all. The camel can handle absolutely anything as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. 5 of Wands, y'all. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease, even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger. The camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. This is that desert animal. Egypt, come through. That's why I'm saying this is very high power, because we're talking about the third eye and the crown and the solar plexus. That Holy Trinity is lit up in her. Emotionally withdrawn because your wish is about to come true. 9 of Cups right here. Emotionally withdraw because you're the moment you emotionally withdraw from the situation, things really begin to manifest or shift for you, because emotions are coming from your heart and the solar plexus, and that's where the creation is happening. You know, because this is where this is picking up the message from. And now the crown picks up the message from the throat chakra, only if the throat chakra is open, right? So that's why it's important to remove yourself from acts of being defensive or frustrated, because it blocks your truth. And the truth is in the heart, and the heart is love. So when you're frustrated and defensive, you're not speaking from the space of, you're just speaking from the space of frustration, right? Process oriented is no different than enjoying the journey process. Yep, I'm so thankful for the journey. I'm thankful for you too, babe. Slit up in her. So we got the camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. Big Sag energy, especially with this right here. Okay, which is accelerated motion. When in balance, you are calm, content, and you have a sparkle in your eye. When out of balance, you're dehydrated and lacks vitality. Let me drink me some water for the collective. Alchemy, hello, let me drink me some water. Cheers. Right. Lacks vitality when out of balance. Dehydrated or lacks vitality. This is on page 133. Ashe. to bring into balance a pilgrimage. And that is the importance of that Hierophant message, to get into nature. Some of you are about to go on a self-pilgrimage by just being in nature and healing yourself. So do you, Lady Hurricane? I see you. Let's continue. Advice. The advice card is recognition and reward. Celebrate yourself for the work you've done so far. That will help you with the emotional aspect of things and wanting to do more. In order for you to do more, you have to be appreciative of what you've already done. Recognize and reward yourself for what you've done, right? And the environment we have, what do we have in the environment? Wow. In reverse, suffering and silence. I love this. There is nothing to connect you to anxiety, only the delusion you're creating. Seriously, the Nine of Swords in reverse, only the delusion you're creating that's wanted to come out. Five of Swords. You got to choose what you're going to do here. 6 and 5 I'm seeing here. June 5th could mean something to some of y'all. Now, June 5th will make it the Nine of Swords anyway. So it's like rise to the occasion. Rise to the occasion. This old flame. Can I have one more? What's Swords? Wait a minute. If going back to something in the past could possibly trap you trap you in fear because of that person's energy, not you, the person's energy. So be mindful of that. Trust your gut. You see all this yellow that's here up top? Trust your gut. Solar plexus is what's going to help you here in order for you to really see the vision as you're resting and rejuvenating, because blessings are coming for some of you. Blessings are coming for some of you through your dream state. So the less excess energy you have from those around you, the more connected you can be to your higher self. Y'all don't forget to like this video, because I see y'all in here. What up? Hey, y'all. Hi, Flynn. So victory and success is the foundation right now with all of this that's in your environment. You must use discernment here. You must use discernment. Remember, you are the central intelligence behind your mind. Yes, go back to your journal for, yep, there it is. On it. 6/5, June 5th. June 5th, it has something to do with a decision you were going to make, but you second guessed it or overthinking it still. From June. And that would be possibly that full moon in Sag energy too. And full moons are all about illumination and revelation. The sign of Sagittarius, we're talking about a truth that you're seeking. June 5th, yep. But what you're hoping for, what do we have here? In the hopes position for the collective. In the hopes position, wow, there go that 15, that 51. But what you're hoping for, Source said, keep your awareness on what it is that you've been studying, especially when it comes to your spirituality, because it is helping you to revamp your core values. Your core values is what triggered or influenced you to step into certain connections or situations to begin with. We have the North Node in Gemini, which is all about learning astrology, connecting with your soul tribe, learning more about agriculture. And for this, with the North Node in Gemini, we have the South Node in Sag, which is about releasing dogmatic beliefs as it relates to religion and realizing that we are all one frequency. There's a law of one here that we are striving towards. And I'm also seeing here for what you're hoping for, be aware that as of January 19th, we will have the North Node in Taurus and the South Node in Scorpio. Taurus is all about possessions, finances, your core values, and your self-worth. And based on that, that is what you are increasing in your life. Some of you, again, with this journey, are going to be leaving where you're currently at to step fully into what it is that you are aware of about yourself, about your core values, comfort or not. Feedback you're receiving, you're now going to balance things out, because Taurus is ruled by Venus and so is Libra. And with the full moon in Aries and Libra being the polar opposite, now we're seeing what's really going on here. And remember, anytime you have the sun and moon opposing each other, that's the foundation and the rooftop opposing one another. So if we're talking about a home and the foundation and the rooftop are opposing each other, foundation being the masculine energy, the sun, and the rooftop being the moon energy, if those two are in opposition, we already know what's up. We have the clarity and the darkness battling each other. Makes sense, right? So, man, this is for me. I tap into this about 9 months and running from religion. Yes, that's a collective energy, honestly. It's the age of Aquarius. We're leaving the age, we left the age of Pisces, which is all about hiding the truth. Aquarius is all about the inventor, innovation. It's Uranus energy, right? I'm going to pull an animal card for that one. Let me leave this one out here. Actually, I'm going to take this back to see if it comes out again. Let's get an animal spirit. So animal spirit cards usually connect to your animal instinct, gut instinct. When it comes to this awareness and wisdom for what you're hoping for, can I have an animal spirit for the collective? For additional clarity for the collective. Additional clarity for the collective. 222. 222. Look at the bigger picture. That's one. And we have here the oyster. Wow. Yeah, Maya's energy. Mother of all. Water. Pisces. Counterpart. Olokun-like energy. Olokun. The oyster. Patient. Secret keeper. Hiding inner treasures. Wow. Yeah, for sure. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is, oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the oyster card appears, it is important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. What if your life depended on someone else fulfilling their mission? And that's the reason why you're here to fulfill yours. Think about that. Some of you are hesitating to do something. That would be me hesitating to do this. Think about that. Okay? When in balance, you feel blissed, generous, and masterful. When out of balance, reluctant, gripping, clams up. To bring into balance, share something. This is on page 103. Let's look at the angel number 103 to get some more. Let's get some more tea up on her. Let's get a little bit more up in here. 103, right? 103, that's 4. 13, transformation. These are both Mars and Pluto, and those are the two planets that are really having a major conversation now as it relates to your energies. 103 is a call to attention to your angels. Remind you that everything happens for a reason. Things are taking place in your life that will set you on a new course of action and or direction. And the angels ask that you follow as guided, as this will be the right path for you. The promptings of your angels and your inner self will ensure that you take the most appropriate and right action at the right divine time. Listen to messages of your intuition and inner wisdom, and look out for directions and or signs from your angels, the ascended masters, and universal energies. It also talks about that you are to pay attention to and follow your intuition as you are receiving information and guidance as to the decisions and choices to make and the next steps to take. You are being led towards your divine life purpose and soul mission, and your angels ask that you remain positive and optimistic about your passions and purpose. Trust that you have all the skills, talents, and abilities within you that are needed to accomplish your goals and aspirations. The angels will ensure that all falls into place for you when you follow their guidance. If you are feeling unsure of your next step, angel number 103 asks that you trust your angels and the ascended masters are always available to you for help, guidance, and support. All you must do is ask, sis, is you or are you in my business? Thank you for your obedience and sharing these messages. You're welcome, love. I got you. I know what the feeling, man. Like, I know what the feeling. I'm just being who I hope to have when I was going through my transitions too. But some of us got to go through that phase, dolo for a bit, but it's all worth it though. It's all worth it. Time to get my ass on stage. You better go do something. I mean, you better go do something. Let's see what the outcome is. What's at the bottom though? Victory and success though. What is the outcome? 11105. Spiritual strength. Moon and Sagittarius. Wow. That's that Buddha energy. Enlightenment. That's strong, y'all. See what I'm saying? That strong energy. The third eye and the crown chakra and the solar plexus. That's ascended master for sure. Got Buddha, as it said, enlightenment. Feminine energy. That's what that is. Intuition. The outcome is your spiritual strength is coming from your intuition. Study your Vesta. Or get your reading with me. Let me go in. Same way I be doing that, so I'll say personal lead. Here we go. Let me get one more. Some of you may have a moon in Sagittarius. That's the 9 of Wands. Partnerships and alliances. Wow. Some of you expect the unexpected. 3 of Wands. This is coming from the hidden realms based on what it is you have been creating within your imagination. Use your imagination. Use your imagination wisely. And don't get distracted by the temptation because some of you have deep imaginations. Look at that. That's the 12th house. That's Pisces energy. Imagination again. See? Rise up from the mud. Be the lotus. Enlightenment. A rebirth. A flowering is happening for all of you. We just must accept. V as in Victor, ESTA. Your sacred spiritual center in your natal chart is your Vesta. And the area of your life will be the house that it's in. And we have memories of love at the top of the deck. So here we have this Scorpio energy and Pisces energy. 8th house, 12th house. You can check to see what's going on in your 8th house and 12th house to see if there's anything you can adjust as it relates to what could be causing you to be stagnant and making a decision or taking action on a decision. Okay. Let's grab an animal spirit message for that. 9 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. It's like after a long moment of helping others, even if you were wounded, now you're about to connect with those who have experienced the same, and the like attracts like. Because love begins is at the top of the deck, so that's beautiful energy for the outcome. It's like hard work is paying off for sure. These relationships, Venus and Virgo energy, for sure. Because Venus and Virgo tend to go through a lot of abusive relationships because they attract that. The dragonfly and the elephant, but it didn't turn over, but that's there. So the elephant is responsible for creating blockages to get you on the right track and removing them at the same time. So Great memory. It's basically studying. What are you downloading? Because whatever you're aware of and whatever's within you is going to become this. You're literally your vehicle, your body, your flesh is based off of the information you have within you throughout this age of Aquarius. Keep that in mind, okay? Nothing else but what's within. What's your truth? It's the golden age. What's your truth? The polar opposite again of Aquarius is Leo. So Leo energy, the sun, the heart. What's your truth? It's very important. Question everything. Master of light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When a dragonfly appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at a first glance. Here you go, that dream, tell y'all. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. When in balance, sees clearly, joyful, magical. When out of balance, can't concentrate, busy mind. To bring into balance, focus on the breath. We're going to close off the reading, my loves, with the Moonology. See where the collective subconscious is now after pulling these energies. What is the message here for the collective now? What is the message for the collective now? Believe in the impossible. Blue moon, which was a Taurus full moon. The energy is gaining momentum. Confidence is key. Believe in the impossible. Prosperity lies ahead. This Taurus energy is not playing with y'all because the moon is in Taurus right now too. So the other message is, yes, know the energies of each sign so you are well aware and knowledgeable of what's going on above you. Okay? I have one more. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node and Taurus. This is just like the reason why things are falling away from your life, because in the next season is all about you being prosperous, abundant, that fertile empress, emperor energy. That's what next year is all about when the North Node goes into Taurus, is that empress and emperor within you. Right now, where the North Node is, it's basically the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands within you. Areas of your life where you move too quick, it possibly because you're not questioning it. Okay, so you're very close to achieving your goal, collective. Keep going. Like I said, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I may be back on here later. Follow me on IG. We're going to do a live over there later. We're just going to be vibing. Okay, if you want to book a reading with me for your own personal reading, again, email pantherafit@gmail.com.